Hi, second graders. It's Mrs. Farrell from Emerson and Madison. For today's number talk, we're going to do a splat, but it's a little different than the splats you have done before. Remember, splat comes to us from Steve Wyborny, and the ones that you guys have done before involve looking at a number of dots and then trying to figure out how many are covered under one splat. Today, though, we're going to try a splat that has more than one splat at a time. There are going to be multiple splats. But the splats are going to be the same color, which means that the amount of dots underneath each splat will be the same. So it's going to look a little different today. Let's see how you do. All right, so I want you to look at these dots. Pause if you need to and try and figure out how many dots there are and how do you see them. I'll show you one more time. Okay, so hopefully you have an idea of how many dots there are on here. I personally saw 14, and the way I saw them was I saw 5 and 5 right away. I try to find as many groupings as I can so that I don't have to count one at a time. I want to try and find some groupings. So I saw 5 here, I saw 5 here, and I saw 4 here. 5 plus 5 is 10, and another 4 is 14. How did you see it? Go ahead and share with someone around you. Maybe you saw 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Maybe you saw groups of 3. These 3 stand out. These 3 stand out. These 3. These 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12, and 2 more. Many different ways you could have seen it. All right, so 14 is the correct amount of dots here. Now there's going to be a splat, but like I said, it's going to be more than one splat this time. But the splats are going to be the same color. So please keep in mind that the number of dots under each splat is going to be the same. Here we go. Okay, so again, pause if you need to, but we need to try and figure out how many dots are underneath each of these splats. When you're ready, come back and we'll take a look. Okay, so what do we notice here? We notice that not all of the dots are covered. In fact, I see 8 that are not covered, and I counted by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8. Maybe you saw them a different way, but hopefully you saw that there were 8 dots not covered. If I know there are 8 dots not covered, and my total dots had been 14, I can think about how many must be covered in all. For me, if I'm at 8 and I add 2 more, that will take me to 10. And then I have 4 more to add to that to get to 14. So I know that there must be 6 that are covered by the splats. Maybe you thought of it as subtraction. Maybe you started at 14 and subtracted the 8 that you see. Maybe you still use that benchmark of 10. 14 minus 4 will get us 10. And then 10 minus an additional 4 will get us to that same answer of 6. So the different part today is, yes, we know there are 6 dots that are covered, but they're covered by 2 splats. And they are covered in this, they're covering the same exact amount. So when we think about number 6, how could we evenly divide up number 6 into 2 different groups? Well, we know 6 is a double. So when we add up 2 numbers, the same number, what do we add up to get to 6? And that answer is 3. So there should be 3 and 3 under each of these. So again, because we knew there were 6 that were covered under the splats, and we knew it was the same amount under each splat, we were able to determine that 3 and 3 would give us the 6 that are covered. Let's try another one. So go ahead, take a look. How many do you think there are? How do you see them? Pause if you need to. Okay. Were you able to figure it out? How did you see it? Unpause when you're ready. Okay, so as I looked at this number, I had groups of 6 really stand out to me. I saw these 6 over here, and I saw these 6 down here. So already I knew I was at 12. Then I saw another group of 6 here, and then one more. So 6 plus 6 gave me 12, plus another 6 here gave me 18, and one more equals 19. You may have seen it very differently than that. Think about how you saw it. Share with someone around you. There are, in fact, 19 dots. All right, same thing. We're going to have a multiple splat here. Remember, each splat is covering the same amount. Here we go. Oh, and this time there are not 2 splats, there are 3 splats. And yes, each splat is still covering the same amount. So give yourself some time. How many do you think are underneath each of those splats? Join us when ready. Okay, so we know there are 19 total. I see that there are 4 not covered. So my immediate thought was to do 19 minus 4. 19 minus 4 leaves me with 15. So now I know that 15 dots have been covered by 3 equal splats. So I'm thinking to myself, 15. What number could I add together 3 times to equal 15? I'm trying to think about my skip counting. If I skip count by 4, let's see, 4, 8, 12. That would not work. If I skip count by 5, 5, 10, 15, that does work. So my guess is that there are 5 underneath each of these splats. 5, 10, 15, and then I have the 4 outside to equal a total of 19. Let's see. 5, 5, and 5. So 5 is correct. All right. Thanks for working with me today. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Bye.
Lo que quiero hacer en este video es enseñarte otra forma de sumar números. ¿Ok? Y bueno, es una forma que yo utilizo siempre que voy a sumar números en mi cabeza. Así es que digamos que, por ejemplo, quieres sumar 5 más 68. Y bueno, ya hemos visto algunas formas de hacer esta suma. De hecho, hay muchísimas formas de hacer esto. Pero la forma que vamos a ver ahorita puede ser muy útil, sobre todo si estás haciendo esta suma en tu cabeza. Y yo, cuando veo números como 68, a veces se me ocurre pensar en que, bueno, a este número 68, si le sumara yo un 2, llegaríamos a 70. Y entonces, ¿por qué no tomamos este 5 y lo partimos en un 2 y un 3? Sumamos el 2 a 68 para llegar a 70 y ya después sumamos el 3. Así es que, ¿qué es lo que nos va a quedar? Bueno, pues tomamos el 5 y lo vamos a separar en 3 más 2. Ok. 5 es 3 más 2. Y la razón por la que estoy partiendo al 5 en 3 más 2 es para tener aquí este 2 para sumárselo al 68 y llegar hasta 70. Ok, entonces nos falta por aquí sumar 68. Y otra vez, la razón por la que queremos tener aquí este 2 es porque nos preguntamos, ¿cuánto le tenemos que sumar a 68 para llegar a 70? Y eso, pues, es 2. Entonces, podemos reescribir esto como 3 más 2 más 68. Pero ahora sumarle el 2 al 68. Ok. Y entonces, 2 más 68, esta suma de aquí, 2 más 68 es 70. Pero pues también le tenemos que sumar este 3 de aquí Y entonces tenemos 3 más 70, que es igual a 73. Puede parecer como un procedimiento demasiado largo, y si lo escribes, sí está bastante largo, pero esto está hecho más bien para que lo pienses en tu cabeza, ¿ok? Estás sumando 5 más 68, y puedes pensar, oye, ¿cuánto le tengo que sumar a 68 para llegar a 70? Y pues le tienes que sumar 2. Entonces, pues vamos a dividir al 5 en 3 más 2. El 2 se lo sumamos al 68 para obtener 70, y así ya nada más nos falta sumar 3. Y entonces tenemos 73. Otra forma de hacer esta suma es utilizar la recta numérica. Entonces, digamos que tenemos una recta numérica por aquí, con unas cuantas marcas. Déjame pongo estas marcas. Y digamos que este número de aquí es 68. Entonces, este número de aquí va a ser 70. Y bueno, lo que queremos hacer es sumar 5, ¿ok? Y vamos a utilizar esta recta numérica para sumarle 5 a 68. Ahora, podríamos, en lugar de sumar directamente 5, podríamos empezar primero sumando 2. Así es que empezamos en 68 y digamos que sumo 2 más 2. Y eso es justo lo que hice por aquí, ¿ok? Teníamos 68 y le sumamos 2 para llegar a 70. Y después, como quiero sumar 5, entonces tengo que sumar otros 3, ¿ok? Más 3. Entonces tengo 70 más 3, que pues es 73.